Hi everybody, welcome back Agrarian Skies 2 with me, Sid, and after our little foray into the nether last time, I've been doing a little bit of work preparing for another foray. I've also been doing a bit of work on quest items, but first off, let's start how we mean to go on. I think that's everything for this thing. If I remember rightly, no, I don't remember rightly. I want to upgrade my jetpack from a leadstone to a hardened. Now, I would like to upgrade it to reinforced, but that's a little bit out of scope for us at the moment. So we're going to need to make this one, the reactant dynamo. So we've got everything we need for that. Bronze gears, 1, 2, and those. We've got 2 of those. We've got 2 of those. Will give us the reactant dynamo, and that combined thusly. Oh, hang on, didn't get. Need 8 of those, and that I think. Right, back in there. Bang, and drop that in, and and then hardened flux ducts. I'm completely out of those now. 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those will give us the hardened thruster, if you'll pardon the obvious phrase there. Now over there we should have another 4 invar, leadstone energy cell, and this lot, which will give us, let me get this right, that, and that gives us our hardened energy cell. Now the only thing missing, of course, is the leadstone jetpack, and when I don't believe, well, I'm fairly certain, but we'll try it anyway because, you know, for science, you can't use that. Now you can, however, do that. Oh, we didn't need that extra armor. Oh well, you get it back. It wasn't clear from the recipe whether you got it back or not. So, but we can use that, and obviously that gives us a significantly better use. That's got a 10 RF per tick. That goes up considerably, 50 RF per tick. But if you take that, that's 10 RF out of 25,000. That's 50 RF, which is times 5, but the actual energy storage is times a lot more. That's my scientific version. Now we need to take these 10 bronze and the armor plating. I'll just leave that over there. Now to get this bit, gets a little bit more complicated. We need the induction smelter, which fortunately we made, and that should infuse the thing with some bronze plating, and then we can do the old plop plop, and that will give us a tier 2 armored jetpack, which is obviously going to give us better armor protection and a lot more things. Now I'm not sure how much. Oh, there'll be enough in there to actually charge this up in one go. That's good. Okay, and thank you very much. So we can pop that on, and we should see that we are still jumping because my engine is off. I've got that bound to my G key, and my hover mode is obviously there. So right, that gives us a bit more armor protection and a lot more, what's the word I'm looking for here, a lot more juice. So the next thing I wanted to throw together was, now I've got to remember this as well, this was 2 gunpowder, glowstone, redstone, was it iron and then plastic? No, maybe it was plastic then iron. No, it's, you know what, you look at these recipes and then 2 minutes later you've completely forgotten it. It's, hang on, I've got it wrong. I've got my glowstone and redstone muddled up. Let's fix that now. Down, give me another glowstone. So let me just get that in there. So we've got gunpowder. So I got the gunpowder in the right place. And those. And that will give us our Safari Net launcher. Now, at the moment, we don't have gas tiers. Oh, let me just ditch that as well, back where it belongs. So the only Safari Nets we can make are these single-use ones. But we need some leather for that. I also need some leather for something else that I should have built before we went out, which is a hang glider. No? Have we not got hang gliders? Jada got wise to that one. Alright, so hang glider's not an option, but with the new jetpack we should be able to things. Is there not a glider of some description? No, we've obviously got angel wings. But they are considerably out of my league at the moment. No, I think we are stuck until we can do this, and that's, again, a way off. Right, I was hoping for hang glider. My hopes have been crushed. Right, I want this, and if you notice over here, I don't need as much leather now either. Where's my pipe gone back? I have just temporarily popped the pipe on this. There we go, 29, that should do us, because I wanted some rotten flesh. And because all the rotten flesh is currently being turned into dirt. Oops. Now, we could go and butcher a few cows. But these guys, yeah, you know, it will be petty taking my revenge on the cows for hitting me earlier. Because every time I climb up on them, they normally manage to hit me. But we do, of course, have one alternative. Now, let me carefully... Oh, let me put my magnet ring back on. I took it off because I was getting... And we will put you in temporarily there. Yeah, that's the kind of thing was happening to me. Magnet ring. Well, wow, we've got a full pool already. Right. Brilliant. So that gives us a reasonable supply of leather for the future. And that catalyst is incredibly useful. If you've not used the Britannia catalyst before, why not? So, armed with that, and if I can find it, I think I should have... Oop, there we go. We should have some kind of... I thought I had some... Did I not have some kind of slime balls? Oh no, I got the slime trees, didn't I? That's right. I can use the gelatin, yeah, them ones. Or I can use those. I'll use those. I don't know whether there's... Let me just double check. Usage. Is there anything those can be used for? Yeah, the raw dictionary, sorry, we'll use them. And what was the last bit? Come on, show me Safari Net. String. And hook. Give me some of that. Give me some of that string. So, bit of string. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I already had some down here. 3 of those, and 1, 2, 3, and that'll give us 3 Safari Nets. Overkill, really, but that is what we want for catching the lesser spotted saurin and bringing him back. Now, whether we go there today, of course, is a completely different kettle of fish. I've got other fish to fry. For starters, I've got another 47 topiary grass. My sifter is downstairs, so let us sift. Sifty sift. I apologise if this seems really jerky. As I say, I'm getting a lot of lag on this pack, and I don't know why. I'm going to have to... what we get there? Willow. Not what we wanted. We wanted I think it was a tigerwood sapling. Tigerwood sapling, yay! That should give us a quest. Oh, we appear to have got a other sapling in there as well. No, I thought we were supposed to. Oh, now you want an aluminium oreberry bush. I see. Right, well that's easy. Compared to things now. Here we go. Ready? Let me just get this one through. Just at the strength of my muscles that I can force a 1 meter by 1 meter block of solid stone through a mesh made up of spider silk without breaking it. Yeah, that's suspension of disbelief there. I mean, you were absolutely, that's a copper or berry brush by the looks of it. You were totally believing this was real before I showed you that, weren't you? Oh, bit of lag going on there. As I say, I am getting a wee bit of lag, just a wee bit, and I don't know why. It seems to be tick lag, it's not block lag. So yeah, baffled, unsure as to what the hell's going on. But anyway, we'll get there eventually. Not a biggie. But we'll just keep on sifting this until we get an aluminium oreberry bush. I'm sure you're finding, you know, the act of a little block wiggling in the front of the screen and this thing going down fascinating. So on the basis of that, I'll pause here and I will come back to you when. Okay, we got it. I also did the rest. I ran them through the. I ran them through the auto sieve. Much more efficient. And for that, we will get the essence berry bush. Now, none of the trees I may use. The bushes, yeah. I'm in two minds about the usefulness of the bushes. The essence berry might be useful and probably will want a quest later, collecting essence, no doubt, because jaded. Right, now the last quest that I've pre-prepared. I spent a while creating red tulip seeds and daisy seeds. I had to do poppy seeds and dandelion seeds, and had to crossbreed to get blue orchid seeds and allium seeds to get these two basically. And what I want to do is just briefly take that out and place a redstone block underneath there. We'll just pop that back temporarily. Crop sticks, bone meal. Oh, I've got more crop sticks there, brilliant. Bone meal, and we need the old watering can. So if you crossbreed daisies and red tulips, you should get. So I'm just checking some other stuff. Red tulip daisy over soil with redstone ore underneath it should give us redstodendron seeds, and they are a quest item. So I've got these two ready, and let us try. That's a red tulip seed, not much use to me, but that's not going to help. That's weeds, also not much use to me, and daisy, also not much use to me. Get the redstodendron seeds. There we go, we have them. Now, this, if these seeds work the way I hope they do, Sky Farm. Oh, we've got two. We've also done that. Oh, I haven't done those, so we can get that pretty quickly. But what do we get for those? We get another redstodendron seed. We get a magnum torch. Which I don't know where I'd use that. Now I'm guessing one of these will be 111 and one of them will be 555. Yep, that's a 1. So as much as I like my redstone seeds, you can go in there. You, on the other hand, should be 555. Now, unfortunately, I don't have enough redstone, so I only got 4 to do my cross pattern. So what we are going to have to do is, oh, hang on, don't like having unanalyzed seeds. Just, you know, offends my sensibilities. It also offends the filing cabinet, so yeah. And we'll just drop those off in there. So if I now go, now I assume, well, let's try it, that these will require, oh, then maybe not. Do they not? They won't grow without the redstone underneath them. Yeah, I thought as much. Oh, and if I've got my silk touch pick. I was going to say I don't want to mine this. So what we're going to have to do for this one, for one, we're going to have to get more redstone ore. That nether redstone ore, that goes without saying. Unless, I don't know what crops this stuff yields, so... Ooh, pretty. So let us crossbreed that. Well, not crossbreed, spread. And eventually... Oh, there's a warped zombie up there. We're going to hear the sounds of him being attacked by the grinder soon. Oh, no. Come on. Spread, you bugger. Are you going to spread for me? Are you going to spread? So far, all we're getting is weeds. We'll get there eventually. No, still not playing ball. So, oh, good grief, how much do I have to... I should have left the... There we go. So that's what I wanted. And that will also be a 555. There's no point checking that. Let me just power that up. And we'll crossbreed the two 5s and they should become weeds. We'll get there eventually. But I would, if these plants are pretty productive, then I would like to move over from grinding gravel. It's going to be a slow slog, I'm afraid, this one. Let us, what do you give me? Yeah, you give me redstone, unfortunately. So that's a bit of a pain in the bum, but there you go. So yeah, I'm going to breed these up to 10, and I will be back with you shortly. Alright, so I've bred up 10. I have obviously got 3. I should have 4. Where is my other one? I'm missing a redstone block. 4, thank you. Tell you, lag. I bred up 10 because I want to have the plots out there are 7 across, and I want to basically have a line of 7, but clearly the amount of redstone I got from this is brilliant. Plus the fact they are bone mealable. So from my point of view, you know, I don't need to sift dust now for redstone. Similarly, if we have a look at what we can do with redstone seeds, we can combine with an orange tulip to get gold. Ferronium will give us emerald seed. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing these. You can get copper with the red tulip, as long as we have copper ore beneath it. We can get platinum, and redstone will give us, and so that needs an Agrarian block, bit outside of our thing. So there are a whole load of crops we can do, and the one that's is obvious and immediate to my mind is getting all the main core crops: the iron, the copper, the silver, the gold, diamonds, maybe emeralds, certainly. But that will be very, 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 very handy. Now, what I don't know, as I said earlier, is how things like iron and copper will manifest when you harvest them. What will they give you? Will they give us redstone dust? Will they give us iron ore? Will they give us iron dust? I've not got the experience with those, so I've got aluminium ore already. I could do aluminium dust at some point then. What I wanted, however, was that and some black frequency. Now I've got bone meal. I need I need black dye. Well, I need to go through my chests and find it, because I need to now go and build a new level on our greenhouse area, because I want these to be on their own little level, separate from the ground floor crops. So I'll be back in a moment once I pulled all that together and got a little bit of build. All right, so we are almost there. Let me show you what we've got. We've got a double floor, and I've left the underside of these empty, and the reason for that's fairly obvious. Is to put the required blocks that need to be growing underneath, and just gives easy access rather than digging everything up every 5 minutes. I don't know whether it might be better to just come round onto the Taurus here, and then we can see. So it's nothing special. It is just the same old on top there. But it gives me another 2 plots, lots of space for, well, what we got, 7, 14, so 28 additional rows of crops should I choose to go that way. Now the other thing we have got is, about my personage is these. So that's all in place. Let me just engage my jetpack engine. And we should have a bucket of water. I am virtually out of iron. So yeah, that's not ideal. Now why is that not flowing? Oh, because it's filling, that's why. Well, we'll let that fill for a little while. And eventually, when it reaches a certain point, it should start flowing into these troughs anyway, but this jetpack is considerably better than the previous one. Even just going up to tier 2 makes an incredible amount of difference. Oh, and some rain while we're at it, just for good measure. Yay! That should be flowing by now. There, yep, it's just started at 5,600. So let me turn that back off. Let us head back out the rain a little bit. I know we're under a sprinkler, it's actually not much better. So what we're going to do is, this first row here is going to be redstone. It'll give us 7 redstone plants. Ultimately, I want to sleep the night off, get rid of this rain, so that noise is not there. So ultimately what I want to do is get, or try, some MFR harvesters on those plots so we can auto harvest. Now, as far as I am aware, MFR harvesters work with AgriCraft crops, so we should be able to get a fair old, I went the wrong way, fair old return on that. Whoa, bit of lag there again. I wish them guys again. I'm tempted to try and update to the latest version of the pack, see if that helps at all. Maybe check my Java settings and usual, you know, the things you do when you are trying to work out why something is not working. So we can get our, I didn't bring crop sticks with me. Tell you what, let me let this fill up. Then we can whack our sprinklers on, and yeah, you can see every now and again. Watch that number, and in a moment it'll suddenly freeze, and it's going to prove me a liar, and then proceed, and that is symptomatic of tick lag. So something is causing a great deal of tick lag. Well, not a great deal, just little frequent ones. So I'm just going to grab the stuff, clear my inventory a little bit while I'm at it, and I will be right back with you. Right, got the crop sticks. The tank is full, so let us start off by placing the sprinklers on these, and we can consider this section of build complete, or at least as far as this episode. So we'll pop those in, and each one of those will give 4, so a row of 7 will give me 28 redstone every harvest, which isn't a vast amount, but just sitting here ticking over should be more than adequate. So yeah, and you can see, I mean, it's growing already. That one has hit 14%. But of course, should I ever desperately need a redstone, I can just go and bunk and bunk and bunk, and I am guessing a stack of bone meal will net me a couple, well, probably several stacks of redstone. But and that should apply for all the resource crops, so I think this is the way I want to get into my resource building, rather than going the grinding, there was a tick lag, you know, the grindy cobblestone route, and, you know, grinding and sifting, because I think this will be probably more efficient. The other thing is, it then begs the question, do I even bother with ore doubling? You know, when you can grow as much of any resource that you require, is it worth it? So yeah, that's a tantalizing question, and it's the kind of thing that I kind of got into with in regrowth. You know, is it worth it? So that netted us, just one stack of bone meal netted us a stack and a bit of redstone. So I'm going to need 3 more redstone ore to complete that line, and I need to have a look at the other, what nether ores I brought back with me. I think there's no doubt about it, we are definitely going to have to go back, and I can't believe we haven't got the hang glider in this. But there we go. Hello. Bye bye. 3 creepers. Let us bounce down. Tick lag. It is this damnedest thing. I cannot think. I mean, it would help if we're not running things like smelteries and lava gens. That would certainly improve it. So what have we got? We've got the lapis. We've got plenty of that. We've only got a little teeny bit of lead, a little bit of gold. Only 1 diamond. That's a shame. We've got plenty of copper, and we've got a couple of iron. So if we look at seeds, I think the lapender is a blue orchid and a pink tulip. Now I've got the blue orchid, the pink tulip is dandelion and alum, so I can soon get those bred up. That'll give us the lapendum. Now the iron, which I am desperately short of, needs lapender and white tulip. Now white tulip is dandelion and daisy, so we can get that. We'd have the lapender, so that's good. We'd have 2 nether diamond ore. That's going to be... yeah, I'm going to need more. Any of these I've only got 1 of, but we can get the lapis and we can probably do copper. So, and what's the copper one? Let's have a look. That is redstone and red tulip. We can do that now and be pretty happy. Cobalt and ardite will need more. Is there a quartz? Petinia? What the hell? That needs tin. Okay. There's emerald, there's redstone, there's platinum. That's ferrous, isn't it? Yes. Silver. Aluminium. We could do aluminium. We've got aluminium upstairs, and then I'm guessing there must be some. Probably one of these nickel. What? These are weed. I don't know what. These obviously sound like more expensive seeds. Probably tier 2 or something. Chick-fil-A. There's some interesting names, without a doubt. Invar weeds. Cloud fluff. What the hell does cloud fluff do? I'm intrigued. Barbar seeds. Okay. That's sheep probably. Ardite. Diamond. Eggplant. Gives you eggs, I believe. Signal weed. Signalum. Illumination glowstone. Featherlight. No idea. Enderweeds. Cobalt. Iron. No, not sure which one's going to give us quartz. That's blaze. Yep, there's... what's that? Blood rune. Ghastly moss. Oh, that sounds interesting. But these are obviously higher tier for a definite. And definitely for much later down the line. So we can probably get 3 or 4 of these crop things, and I'll get the basis to those done for next episode. We'll breed them on camera, I think, just so we can have bred them on camera, and we'll probably have a look at getting some harvesting sorted. And I think somewhere abouts I should have a solar panel too, so we could probably use that to power it. So yeah, progress. We may end up going to the nether next episode, may not, who knows. Go and capture Soaring. But until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as usual, bye for now.